How to add products to TikTok Shop using phone. So hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, let's teach you how you will be able to add products to your TikTok Shop. Now, as you can see right now, I'm currently in the TikTok Shop Seller Center on our mobile phone. What we're going to do is we're going to click on products over here on the bottom section. Or you can even click on the add your first product over here when you're setting up your store or your shop, of course. Selecting this will allow us to view here different categories of products. So let me explain first what these are. So you have live products. These are products that are currently live on your store, currently being sold. You have low stock over here. It will inform you if a specific item in your store is currently low in stock and would recommend that you are to restock and have more on your store. You have the listed over here, products that you have removed, reviewing over here. When you're adding products in TikTok Shop, it's not as instant as other e-commerce platform out there where after they enter information about their product, it will be instantly up on their store. TikTok will perform a review on your product if it's going to pass their guidelines, if you enter the proper information, or if the product itself is good. So it will remain in the reviewing for a while. And then there's also failed over here and frozen items over here. So to add this or to add a product, you can click on add products option over here, which will redirect you to the add product option over here or the add product page. So now over here, let's explore this a bit. So we have the product image over here. This is where you're going to enter information or images of your photos or of your product. It is recommended that you upload 5 or more with different angles, different settings. It will be recommended if you have pictures for, like, for example, front view, side view, a different angle, the product in use, close up of the product, and then you can take a picture of a product next to a different item to give them a sense of sizing of how big or small your product is. I would recommend that you take very informative type of photos to give your ideas or to give your customers ideas if your product is really worth buying. And of course, giving them a lot of pictures will give them a sense of security that this product looks really great. It has a lot of things, and we will be able to have a lot of sales on this, or I would buy something because I could see the quality of the product. Over here, enter your product name. This is a recommended template over here, a recommended format on how you should structure your naming. It's very important that you follow this. Although it's up to you, you don't really need to strictly follow it. It's just a very big recommendation since it's going to help your product have a lot of views, have a lot of traffic, because this naming over here, this product name over here will allow TikTok and its algorithm to show your product to people who are looking for those type of products that you're selling. So the format is brand plus content plus scope of application, then your product type, then main function or feature. So add those things. So I'm gonna just add a test name for now. And over here, one of the most, oh wait over here. So let's say Converse, size or universal gender, something like that. I'm just making stuff up over here. There we go. And over here for our category, you should now be able to search. You could either search for the type of category your product is, or you could manually look for it over here on the long list of categories over here. It is very important for you to be able to specify what type of category you select. It has to be very specific because later on there will be an extra input for you to be able to input, like extra information for you to add or place into our form over here depending on what category. So each category over here has a unique additional information that will be requested from you. So let's say let's go with something simple, home decor, clocks, something like that. And there will be a product attribute that would appear over here. As you can see, we could select the product attribute and you will be able to see here the different information that you could enter, like the brand, installment, battery, magnet, shelf life, all of those things. And they're all dependent on the specific category that you chose. So let's say food. Let's say I'm trying to sell a food item. So let's say, which one is very applicable over here? There we go, packed food. So continue. As you can see, now we could go to our attributes and it will change. As you can see, it will now be expiration date, packaging type, quantity per pack, region of origin, all of those things. So each category has its own unique product attribute, which is very recommended that you enter as much information as you can, because it will of course give the sense, or give your customers a sense of assurance or a sense of quality that the product you're selling is legit and actually really good. Over here, you can simply enter your product description. You could see here an explanation. You could add text description. You could add images, stuff like that. You could be as descriptive as you want. Give as much information to the customers so that they know what they're buying, they know the information, or they know what they're getting into. You can also ask AI to generate this, as you can see. So let's say focus on comfortability or comfortability of the Converse shoes, something like that. Then you could generate it, and an AI will generate text for you. As you can see, a description, which you could then apply. You could modify it as well, of course. You could modify and change information or text here and there. You could add your images that you prefer, and then you could also add a video of the product that you're trying to sell over here. As you can see, we have a video option. And after that, you could then enter your retail price. So let's say this is 2,000. Then you have at least 50 shoes in stock. Then you could choose more settings over here. If you have an SKU, you could enter that as well. You could also have multiple variation if you want. If you have a variation with different colors, different sizing, you could place that under the multiple variation as well. And then over here for the shipping, you have the option to enable cash on delivery or not. If you want people to pay directly, or if you want them to pay right away, you could simply enable or disable the cash on delivery. But if you're more lenient, or if you're willing to allow people to purchase cash on delivery, since most people buying actually prefer cash on delivery, you could enable this so that people would buy your products. And of course, it will be paid upon delivery only, and you won't be able to receive the money right away. And over here, you have your weight in package. Simply put in the weight over here, because that's going to take into account the delivery price, or like the delivery fee. That's going to be an information going to be taken into account. Then you have your product dimension that you could also input. And after all that, you could now simply click on submit for review, and your product will be submitted to the review section, which you could then simply wait to be accepted by TikTok. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.